Can this mother of 7 from Judah or this camel salesman from Hebron stop our carryover champion, Phil the Bucket, from winning all the prizes including the BMW Z3 Roadster and the cash jackpot valued at $269,235? Tonight, on Australia's biggest bargain sale, we're offering a sensational home audio system, a $21,000 holiday to China and Hong Kong, the BMW Z3 Roadster, and the cash jackpot of $108,000, all on the world's richest quiz, Sale of the Century. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Glenn Ridge.
Well, thanks a lot, Peter. It's the Book of Ezra night tonight, on sale. Hi, what an exciting night we've got for you tonight. We've got our carryover champion, Phil, going for the lot. But now, here's Nicky Buckley.
Look what King Solomon just gave me.
Wow, I think he must like you.
I think you're right. It's very pretty. But if he wants me to be part of his harem, I'll have to tell him I'm already taken. I just hope he doesn't try what his father did to Uriah.
No, that was awful. And didn't the prophet Nathan have a go at him over that? What sort of a tree do you think it is, Nicky?
Well, I'm not really sure, but I think they made the temple out of it.
Oh, Lebanon cedar trees.
Yes, that's right.
How about this cedar tree? No, you don't.
And let's keep it down, there, to stop your awful jokes.
How are you going, Phil?
Good, thanks, Glenn.
Now, what's it been like? 'Cause people like us, we don't really know. What's it like to be in your position tonight? Are you on edge? Are you calm? Or are you confident?
I don't know. Bit of everything, really. Mixed emotions.
Did you ever think you'd get to this stage?
Not really.
Well, I don't want to put the pressure on you at all, Phil, but I'm going to. You're playing for over $270,000 in cash and prizes tonight. Do you think you'll be able to do it?
You just give it your best shot.
That's great. Who are our challengers tonight, Nicky?
Well, our first contestant is Sue the Togerofu. She's a mother of 7 from Judah, loves going to watch the chariot races, and one day hopes to write a bestseller. She was going to write the story of Ruth, but found out that somebody else had already done it.
Welcome, Sue.
Oh, hi, Glenn. Our next contestant is Jamie, foot in the door. He's a camel salesman from Hebron, and is researching the medical benefits of camel products. He'd like to swim the English Channel when they actually discover where it is.
Oh, g'day, Jamie. Well, it's great to have Jamie and Sue here tonight. I know you're really going to give Phil a run for his money. Okay, Nicky, we'll see you in the gift shop. Everyone's got $20 starting cash. Here we go. Which policy of the Persians helped in the reconstruction of the temple? Jamie.
Support local religions.
Who was the first to realise that Ezra was part of 2 books? Sue.
Oregon.
Which 2 prophets foretold Israel's return to Jerusalem after the exile? Phil.
Isaiah and Jeremiah.
Look at your monitors. What does New Zealand have in common with Israel? Phil.
North and South Kingdoms.
Apart from temple artefacts, what else had been preserved during the Jews' exile? Phil.
Little pots for making scones.
No, I'm actually sorry there. Wrong again, Phil. It was actually their genealogy. What effect did the exile have on the Jews? Sue.
Homesickness?
Yes, I suppose it would have made them homesick, but the actual answer we were looking for was that it purified their hearts. Gift shop time, and Jamie, you're in the lead on 25, and Phil, you're also there on 25. So we've got a double sale. First person in with their buzzer, when Nicky gives the low price, buys the item.
Don't be stuck in Bethlehem without a room. Take this tent and 2 comfortable sleeping bags, valued at $1,225, but you can purchase it for the mere price of $6 from our friends at Copernicum Camping Supplies.
Now will you two just stop that? Step aside. Alright fellas, it's a tight game I can see, so I'll start the bidding at $6. $6, $6. 5, 5, 4. Oh, and Jamie's bought at 4. Oh, and congratulations, Jamie. You've got a sale surprise of an extra $500. Okay, let's get back to the questions now. What date was the Book of Ezra written? Jamie.
538 to 437 BC.
What is the main message in the Book of Ezra? Phil.
Hippies care?
No, I'm sorry, Phil. The actual answer is God's faithfulness and man's unfaithfulness. What is Ezra best known for? Sue.
Rebuilding the temple.
Fame game. Who am I? God named me before I was born. I will be used by God to guarantee the return of a remnant. Jerusalem would be rebuilt and the temple restored. Isaiah 44, verse 28. I gave the proclamation allowing their return, gave them protection, money, and the temple. Phil.
Cyrus.
Very good, Phil, that's right. I am King Cyrus of Persia. I also retrieved the articles that had been taken by Nebuchadnezzar. So, help me out with these names, Nikki. The lovely Delilah. King Saul hiding in the luggage. Rebecca. King Nebuchadnezzar. Ruth as a child. Isn't she a darling? Moses. Deborah. The prophet Ezra. And the darling Bathsheba. So, who would you like?
Delilah, please, Glenn. The stylish camel skin products, including a briefcase, purse and handbag, come to you from the finest House of Harden. Harden, it's Hebrew for camel skin.
Well, that's the end of round 1. Round 2 coming up. And will Phil do it? Who knows? On sale, and I think you wanted to ask Sue some questions, didn't you, Nikki?
Is there any connection between the Old and the New Testament, I wonder?
Well, although the book of Ezra is only mentioned a couple of times in the New Testament, it is still a good resource for sharing with us men's relationship with God.
Most definitely.
So can you honestly say that you've enjoyed studying Ezra?
Well, actually, yes. I have found the book of Ezra most interesting. I like all of our Old Testament classes with Helen.
That sounds like our whole group's crawling.
Well, yes.
Well, I think we better get back to the questions. Who was it who led the Israelites out of Egypt? Jamie.
Moses.
How many members of the clan of Elam were involved in intermarriage? That is, women of clans who worshipped other gods. There were actually 6. Who am I? I am the son of Shealtiel. I returned from exile in the company of Nehemiah. I and my associates built the altar of the God of Israel. Jamie.
Jacob.
I and my associates built the altar of the God of Israel to sacrifice burnt offering. Phil.
The rubber ball.
Yes, I'm sorry, Jamie, we just could not give that to you. Jacob was just too far out. So, who would you like on the fame board? Phil?
Bathsheba, please. And Bathsheba is hiding these skincare products, including gels, balms, serums, and milks, which have been reported as useful in the seduction of David. Declior. It's Aramaic for seduction.
Well, folks, we're now going to an ad break.